Hello everyone, back to tuning in to today's second video. So we're going to have a look at the weather across Europe for today's second video, doing European outlook as well as on a Thursday. And I'll get on with that for you very shortly. Just say that the first video release today was our nice little 7 AM upload. And we're going to have a 10 to 14 day, which will include all of the regular features coming up later on this afternoon. Please like, share, subscribe on all videos. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. Right, okay, so let's have a look at weather across Europe for today then. So here we go. We've got an area of high pressure sitting across eastern northeastern parts of Europe and drawing up a hot southerly wind across many parts of Europe, particularly northern, central and eastern areas. In the southeast there's a trough of low pressure, and we've got a thundering area of low pressure thundering trough from Spain extending through France and beginning to move up towards the UK and western parts of Europe, below countries as well. Upper air temperatures look like that, so very hot through these central western parts of Europe, from France over to Poland, very warm, hot through there. The heat extends northwards into Scandinavia as well. Most of the Med looking quite hot, as you expect, of course, at this time of year. Becoming a little bit cooler though out to the far northwest through Ireland and into Scotland. Precipitation-wise, there's a lot of dry weather under that area of high pressure, of course, for many central and northern areas. There are some showers, though, on the eastern side of Europe, in this southeast corner, like from the Balkans going down in towards Greece. Plenty of dry weather through the Med, and then we come into Spain, we pick up lots of heavy thunderstorms across northern Spain, and they extend up into France as well. There's a few showers across Denmark and into southern parts of Norway and Sweden too. It's hot across many parts of Europe today. Temperatures will be into the upper 20s to low 30s Celsius quite widely through many parts of France, but to Low Countries, Belgium, Holland, Netherlands, Germany as well, seeing hot temperatures through here. And that heat does extend in towards some central parts of Europe. The far eastern side of Europe is a little bit cooler. Most parts of the Med looking hot, well into 30 Celsius through there. And just becoming a little bit cooler for Norway, Ireland and into the UK. Just seeing the temperature beginning to ease down a little bit there. That's how things look tomorrow on Friday, so the high pressure is still sitting there across northern, northeastern parts of Europe, still pulling up these hot winds from the south into the east of Europe. At the same time, though, we have got a thundering area of low pressure, or thundering areas of low pressure across western parts of Europe, beginning to extend northwards as well. A bit of a ridge building into parts of Scotland and Ireland should begin to turn things a bit quieter and cool things down through there. It's hot again with the upper air temperatures tomorrow through most parts of Europe. Again, the heat extending from North Africa through the Med and northwards into northern parts of Europe. The far northwest of Europe will be a little bit cooler with those upper air temperatures through Norway and into Scotland and Ireland. And then again, through the Med, it's a hot scene once more. Plenty of dry weather over that area of high pressure, central and northern parts of Europe. A few showers across Scandinavia, some showers on the eastern side of Europe, like through Ukraine towards the Black Sea. But the biggest, most thundering of the showers are probably going to be through France into the Low Countries and just extending into parts of England as well. More storms across northern parts of Spain. Most parts of the Mediterranean, though, will be dry tomorrow. And the temperature tomorrow is going to be hot again in most central western parts of Europe again. Zero temperatures into the upper 20s or below 30 Celsius. Hot through the Med, very warm across the eastern side of Europe too. Just in this far northwestern corner, but it will be a little bit cooler. Saturday, again, we've got the ridge over on the east side of Europe, again, pulling up hot winds from the south, thundering areas of low pressure through these central, northern and western areas, and another area of low pressure in the Atlantic, beginning to get closer towards Ireland and the UK. The upper air temperatures look really hot through the central bowl of the Med. Very hot temperatures, probably will be going into the upper 30 Celsius there through large parts of the Med. A little bit cooler on the east side of Europe, but still very warm. Coolest temperature, upper air temperatures and surface temperatures will be across north and west parts of Scandinavia and going down in towards Ireland and the UK. Both France and down to Spain and Portugal looking pretty hot. Precipitation-wise, so it could be showers across Scandinavia. There'll be thunderstorms again pushing northwards from Spain in towards France, mainly dry through the central parts of Europe, though more showers as we come over to the eastern side of Europe. Temperature looks hot once again through many areas, seeing the temperatures into the upper 20s to low 30s Celsius, hotter than that as we come down into the Mediterranean. Again, it's to the northwest that we've got the coolest temperatures, so large parts of Norway, for example, looking quite cool, and into the UK and Ireland a little bit cooler and fresher through there too. The next low develops around France and into the UK and Ireland as we move into Sunday, pushing northwards. At the same time, we're going to have hot temperatures extending northwards across central and eastern parts of Europe. The upper air temperature show the heat is beginning to ease eastwards a little bit, seeing that heat beginning to ease slightly further eastwards. Out to west and the northwest, it will be cooler through there, with the low pressure bringing further showers, if not longer spells of rain, through France and into the UK. Precipitation-wise, that's how we look on Sunday. So heavy showers, thunderstorms through France down to northern parts of Spain. Some of those storms extending into western Germany and the Low Countries, and then shower rain pushing northwards through Ireland and the UK and into Denmark too. A lot of Scandinavia looks pretty dry, and many central parts of Europe will be relatively dry too, although there will be showers over on the eastern side of Europe again, particularly around Black Sea, and then down into May, plenty of dry weather through there as you would expect. It's going to be hot. We see those hot temperatures easing eastwards towards more eastern and northeastern parts of Europe as well as we go through to Sunday. Again, the temperature could well be hitting at least the low to mid 30s Celsius. Out to the northwest, it's always going to be cooler through there. And then into Monday, we have a trough of low pressure sitting around this western part of Europe. Will keep the unsettled theme going, and with winds turning into the north, it will be quite cool as well. The warmest weather from the south will be right across eastern and northeastern parts of Europe. The upper air temperatures look like that, heat extending northwards from North Africa into the Med and going north up the east side of Europe. Out to the northwest, so it will be cooler, particularly through the UK and Ireland. Most cooler upper air temperatures begin to extend in towards France, Spain, and Portugal as well. Plenty of dry weather through central eastern parts of Europe, on many few showers scattered around. The most unsettled weather is across Norway and into Sweden, and then down in towards the UK and also into Ireland and France, where there will be showers, if not longer spells of rain. It'll be cool, particularly cool actually, by Monday across Scandinavia and down to Ireland and the UK, with the temperature in some areas not getting out of the mid-teens Celsius. Very cool. But again, further eastwards, going to be hot, particularly through the central and eastern parts of Europe. Again, we see hot temperatures there into the upper 20s to low 30s Celsius. Tuesday looks like that, so a trough of low pressure in the central parts of Europe, high pressure up towards the northeast, pulling up these hot southern winds, and a little bit cooler out on the western side of Europe as well. Upper air temperatures show an east-west split by Tuesday, so hot in these eastern parts of Europe, cooler in the western and northwestern parts of Europe. There'll be plenty of showers, if not longer spells of rain through western Europe, extending northwards, and some of these showers pushing over to the eastern side of Europe as well, mainly dry as we come down into the Mediterranean. Hot across central and eastern parts of Europe, the heat gradually easing further and further eastwards through the next few days. So again, around the Balkans, for example, we've got those pink colours turning up, which is telling us that the temperature is probably going close to like 36, 37 degrees, around 100 Fahrenheit through the Balkans and in this southeastern part of Europe. And the heat does extend northwards to western parts of Russia and northeastern Europe as well. Out to the west, it's a cooler scene through there, with temperatures again significantly lower. Into Wednesday, high pressure begins to ridge in from off the Atlantic in towards France, so that starts to settle things down across some western parts of Europe. So it's quite unsettled with low pressure Scandinavia into the UK. Again, we've got the hot southerly winds extending northwards through the eastern part of Europe. Upper air temperature looking really hot through the Med and pushing up the eastern side of Europe. Out to the west and the northwest, it's significantly cooler with those upper air temperatures on Wednesday. There's further showers, if not longer spells of rain through many parts of Europe as we get into the middle of the week. There will be thunderstorms mixing, of course, being triggered by the heat and humidity that we have in the eastern part of Europe. And out to the west, that's going to be more sort of Atlantic type rain as the temperature is that much cooler. Temperature wise, we see the eastern parts of Europe are hot, and through the Med again it's hot through many parts of the Mediterranean. Out to the west and the northwest, temperatures are significantly lower. Moving through to Thursday, again, this ridge of high pressure from the Atlantic extends through France into the Low Countries, into Germany, bringing plenty of dry weather through there. Hot down into Mediterranean and low pressure out to the northwest will bring showers along with spells of rain in towards the Scandinavian peninsula and also IWUK. Upper air temperatures look like this. So the heat beginning to ease a little bit over on the east side of Europe, but still that's where the hottest temperatures are, and down through the Mediterranean, very hot scene through there out to the west and the northwest. It does look rather cooler. Thunderstorms on the east side of Europe will be gradually lowering the temperature a little bit, but it'll still be hot and humid. So plenty of storms in the east part of Europe. Central, northern, west areas will be drier, and around IWUK there will be further showers, if not longer spells of rain. Excuse me. And temperature-wise on Thursday, it's going to be plenty of, it's going to be very hot, plenty of hot temperatures through the Med, as you would expect, and the heat again extending up the east side of Europe, but just easing back a little bit as we go into the second half of the week. Out to the northwest, it will be rather cooler through Scandinavia and into the UK and into Ireland. Right, just running on to day 10, so that's how we look on Friday. So still unsettled out across the western, northwest part of Europe, low pressure being further spells of rain. Again, high pressure through the central and eastern parts of Europe will bring hotter conditions through there. And these conditions continue into the final weekend of June, 26th, 27th of June up to day 10. Always looking more unsettled with low pressure around the western part of Europe, France, Ireland, UK. Cooler and unsettled there. High pressure in the east and the northeast Europe will pull up winds from the south, and so it does look pretty hot across the northern and eastern parts of Europe. Right, so that's your European Outlook for this week. If you've enjoyed it, then please smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. General stories that it's starting very warm in west and the heat is moving eastwards. I think it's turning cooler and more unsettled in the west, really. So if you enjoy European Outlook, then please smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. And back later on for our 10 to 4 today, which will include all of the regular features. So I shall see you a little bit later on for that, for the European Outlook for this week. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.